So today I'm going to do a quick side-by-side comparison of the Penelope Toasted Bourbon versus the Penelope Toasted Rye. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hello, fellas.
Hey everybody, this is Mark from Northwest Bourbon. Thank you for joining me. The Penelope Toasted Bourbon says on the bottle, straight bourbon whiskey, toasted, barrel finish, char level 5, toast heavy, proof 100. And the rye says straight rye whiskey, char 1, toast heavy, 100 proof. So both of these whiskeys are finished in a heavy toasted barrel. The bourbon is in a level 5 char and the rye is in a level 1 char. Interesting. And on the sides of the bottle, they both say they are aged for 5 years. The batch number on the bourbon is 23-301. The batch on the rye is 23-303. Let's get these poured up and get toasted.
Grow it, cut it, cure it, toast it.
Well, there you go. There you go. Advertising is based on one thing: happiness.
It's toasted.
So I'm gonna pour the toasted bourbon in my glass with the Northwest Bourbon sticker on it. And we're doing a fresh pop of the rye. And we don't usually see the Penelope on the shelf up here in Washington State. Vince donated the toasted rye to the channel for us to do this review. And I found the bourbon on an online store. So let's check out the bourbon. It's got a pretty nice color to it. Man, that smells good. Got some great graham cracker type notes going on. A little bit of roasted marshmallow. The bourbon smells fantastic. Let's smell the rye. The rye is a little bit lighter on the nose. It doesn't smell as dark as the bourbon. Get some of those typical rye notes. You know, the only note that I'm getting on this nose that really reminds me of a whiskey finished in a toasted barrel is a little bit of the graham, but not quite like you open a box of graham crackers. It's a lighter, kind of sweeter, different, kind of more honey infused, like golden grams. But other than that, I'm getting a lot of classic rye whiskey notes. All right, let's get into the palate of the bourbon. Cheers. Ooh, that's nice. Hits you real fast with the graham cracker notes all across your palate. Those graham cracker notes are delicious. I like it a lot. There's not as much like, oh, there it is. Never mind. I was going to say there's not really any marshmallow like I was getting in the nose, but I got it on the finish just when I was saying I wasn't getting it, because the palate comes off really soft and smooth, nothing too robust aside from that graham cracker flavor. But then when the finish starts, that's when you start getting that roasted marshmallow note. I really like it at 100 proof. I'm glad they didn't water it down more than that. I really like the bourbon. All right, let's get into the palate of the toasted rye. Cheers. Ooh. Coming off way more flavorful than the nose alluded to. There's some good graham and marshmallow notes in the front, but in the back there's a lot of rye notes, like the baking spices, a little floral, a little fruit, little like a little wintergreen. Let's go in for another one. I like the rye more than I thought I would. I'm not a huge fan of finished ryes, but that one is pretty good. So talking about the price point, full disclosure, I paid $70 for the toasted bourbon. I do not know how much the toasted rye cost Vince because he donated it to the channel to do this review. But I would say it is a buy again, but not a bar staple. And I would put the toasted rye as a buy once. As in, I wouldn't regret buying it. I think it's delicious, but I wouldn't buy it again, even if I did get it for like $70 out the door. It's good, I like it, but there's a lot of stuff that I like more at that price point. Especially choosing between the two of them, I just like the bourbon better. And of course, I'm gonna finish it off with making a burr rye, and blending these two together as we sign off. Thank you guys for watching this side by side. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried any offerings from Penelope or if you've tried any toasted whiskeys. Because if you've tried a whiskey finished in a toasted barrel, drop in the comments what do you think about that, and are you on the hunt for more? Please hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when the next video comes out. We've got a lot more content coming your way, but I appreciate you being here with me today. Learn, protect, enjoy. Cheers. That's not bad. It's got some great complexity to it.